Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Carry for Dalvin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down.
22-yard line.
From the gun, here's Cousins. They'll find his receiver, that's Chad Beebe. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Oh, come on, man.
Complete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards there and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And Adams has it complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings' 15-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now.
He rifles one that's intercepted. The rookie Cameron Dantzler picks it. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, you ain't got no feet. 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. How about that? You use a high draft pick on this guy back in April, hoping he'll grow into a role as the season progresses. And now look at this, a pick 6 in his very first NFL game.
Sometimes the evaluation doesn't match what the kid brings to the table. He progressed quickly.
An extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
Now there's a target that just about any quarterback would like to throw to. Devin Funchess, one of the big body receivers in the league who can go up and get it. Former Carolina Panther, played one game with the Indianapolis Colts in 2019 before breaking his collarbone. Excellent hands, monster target, kind of forgiving target for a quarterback. The Packers really need him to develop and give them another option on the perimeter.
That'll go as a loss of 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, first and 15. After the penalty, it's Jones. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The handoff to
Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
Anthony Barr.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with second and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Oh, man, it's Tonyan complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion. What a really good pickup.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, he almost Just had it for the pick. A great stand, third down.
Harrison Smith.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On third down, Rodgers. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers nothing.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
And at the 41-yard line.
They run. Cook. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to pull up a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
He was looking for the connection with Dalvin, but it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Dalvin Cook's best game of 2019 came against these Packers. It was in Week 2 early in the season, but he had 154 yards and a touchdown on the ground, though his Vikings actually wound up falling 21-16 at Lambeau. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, That made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
The tackle made by
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And he's going to get that one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
45-yard line.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
He's brought down at the 40.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the
Can't stop my
preseason,
man.
a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down now. It's Cook. And he's going to have just a
Roughing the kicker.
marker on the field as well.
Come on.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. As they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
I don't care how you look at it, how you cut it, how you parse it. Adam Thielen continues to be an absolute marvel, coming from where he did, Division III football, to being one of the top receivers in the NFL. But it's going to be vital for the Vikings in 2020 to keep number 19 on the field, especially since he lost his old running mate Stephon Diggs to the Buffalo Bills. And a hamstring injury last year really held his numbers in check. His lowest receiving yardage since 2015. Look for another breakout from Adam Thielen after plays like that.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. He's going to let this go for the end zone. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And that is not going to get there.
Damn.
Missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's
Jesus.
not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Well, he
Yeah,
did.
it's
Shit.
really easy for me to say this, but anything in the
Good
40 to
game,
49
man.
yard
Good
range
game,
should be
10-30.
pretty
Good game,
automatic
bro.
for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise that this will come up
You ain't
short.
catch nothing on me, brother.
Numbers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball
Playing good. Both of us is playing good D.
and got there and popped it free.
Respect. Respect.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. On 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams.
Nice. Good
And
job.
they're able to get this one past the 30-25-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Rodgers now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it.
The complete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Rodgers. Oh, he's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And a Packer first down.
And again, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Vikings take over.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He will find the rookie from LSU. That's Justin Jefferson. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. Cousins steps away to his left. They'll run it. So we reach halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this carries into the end zone. And the half will be.
Okay, what's going on, dude? Bro, what are you doing? What?
Again with a touchback. Ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
From the 27, Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And they'll
Nice.
put it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I remember when Al Lazard came out of Iowa State, many questioned his speed and wondered if he could separate from defenders downfield. He got pressed into action in the middle of last year due to injury for Green Bay. and wound up second on the team in receiving yards as he developed and got better each and every week. Remember that Monday night game against the Bears, partner? A late touchdown and a big comeback victory.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Operating from the gun. Rodgers. Pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. Able to find Lazard.
Nice.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting.
Nice.
3rd
Nice
and
play.
15. Still in
Nice
search
play,
of their
10.
first. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And
Nice. Nice.
before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
1st and goal.
Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year, and they've got an opportunity here, 1st and goal. Now Jones. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there, and if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle, keep coming after them, put the pressure on them.
2nd down and goal. Rodgers. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
On the carry.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Got him in open. It's Adams.
Good game.
Touchdown,
Good.
Green Bay.
Adams, good job. Good job.
7-yard touchdown grab.
Good job.
And the Packers are within an
Respect.
extra point of tying this thing up.
He worked that. He did it.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Now Abdul's return man showing it here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive.
On a terrific offseason, And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They run again on first
Nice.
down. Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12.
5-yard line.
Here's Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. Now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've
Fucking fumbled the ball. That probably cost me the game right there, folks.
Coming up, trying to rake in the ball and knock it free.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
At the 46-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Operating from the gun, Rodgers punches with a catch over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st down, Packers.
Jones. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
It's a hell of a game, folks. Hell of a game. Whoever wins this game deserves it. Defense is on top. Been having interceptions, fumbles. Respect to Mr. TenThirty. Oh my God, what happened, bro? That's a horrible flag to get. Oh man, I hope ain't nothing happen, man. Come on. I don't want you to get penalties.
They'll go again to Jones. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Come on, man. Throw the ball so I can catch an interception.
A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
He's got to throw it. He's going to throw it.
From the gun, Rodgers looking deep for Adams. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a
better punt, man. Yeah, smart move.
4th down. Here's J.K.
Smart. Smart move. Don't try and go for it. You're way too back. Waiting for the clock. Smart. It's the 10:30. Good game, man. Good game.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
Come on, Cook. I need you to run, baby. I need you to take it from me. Offense ain't scored nothing. Defense is what got my damn touchdown. Come on, wake up, people.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Good run there by Cook on 1st down, powering his way forward, a gain of 6.
That's what we do, time management, being smart.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch it.
Good game. Good game. 10:30. Good game, bro.
The National Football League on EA Sports.
On fire. Yeah, they set the roof on fire. Yeah.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll take this one for about 4. Was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon.
Nice.
It's Cook.
Good job.
He's met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
21-yard line.
Play fake. Cousins. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
Remember, they tried to give him the ball, let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb.
Don't have to throw them bombs up, fellas. This is how you lose the game.
They get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And he's taken down inside the 30 on those last 2 plays.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, pulled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
The 26.
Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run with Madison, and he'll get in.
There you go, boys.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Dan Bailey.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it looky.
Everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line. because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to
Thank
know
you,
each
Cook.
other
I needed
and
that,
execute
man.
blocks is pretty impressive.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 10-30 respect, man, because you playing good. You're playing damn good.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll start out on the ground with a
Running back versus running back, man. You better use Jones because he's going to get you that touchdown.
Drive, give him 14.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Rodgers now on first down. And this one complete right side
Go
to
ahead.
Funchess.
Good job. Good job.
And taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun is Jones. Defensively, a solid response.
You about to have good job, 10-30.
Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On first down, Rodgers. He finds Funchess. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Good job. Good
Tell you
job.
what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Taken down back at the 20-yard.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers for the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Almost.
He could have hung on.
Almost.
Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
That's it. That's the ball game.
Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith.
That's the ball game, y'all.
They're finally able to take him down.
It's the ball game.
Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
14-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Brings up
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They run it again with Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. down some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Nice. Good run. Fuck, that was a good run. Damn. Good job, Mr. TenThirty. Damn.
Here as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. The rookie Cameron Davis
it's over with.
He'll get this back
it's over with.
To the 32-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he has been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing,
sorry, man. It's called strategy, baby.
Not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Good game, TenThirty. Good game, man.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1.
I do get a kick out of seeing a team
good game,
kneel down at the end of the
10-30.
game in victory formation and wrap one up, because most of the time a kneel down is not a good thing in football. In this case, it's the best thing for the team that's winning.
Best thing week 1.
What's up, y'all? It's the Cyborg, and I won my first game. Woo! Good game, man.
Seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Minnesota, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown.
91. How disgraceful.
On the Indianapolis
Thank God I had to run it.
Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat, and they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me. Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. They mama proud, got a thou in the balcony. Nah, 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 I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello. Nice march out with the polo. Like my style, don't ya? Nice like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. They be need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cash. So many couches I crashed. Shout out Zazo, Tree Tree, and shout classy. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the sucker up.
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can.
All right, guys.
I don't know what y'all
There you have it. I won. Total respect to Mr. TenThirty 5848. He played a good game, guys, and it's all about respect. All about respect. No trash talking here. Good game, good game, good game, man. Good game. I'm out. Oh, I turned this direct thing off. Minute stream. All right, here we go. Stop stream. Here we go. All right, guys. This is Ray3473. I'm out.